Hi Libra, welcome to your new love reading for August 2019, with the caveat that new love is turning out to be new love situation because a couple of these have had an ex show up. So it's not intended for that, but just so you know, a couple of these were about exes coming back in. So this is more like a new love situation because there's the potential for somebody from your past to resurface, just saying. All right, so this is for August 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Divinely Guided Tarot. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. And this is intended for a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. For instance, it could be a new job offer, a newfound friend, maybe you get a new family pet, or you reconcile with a family member, things like that. All right. Those are examples, mind you. All right, Libra. Your new love situation for August 2019. What is it? All right. Libra. Crikey. All right, we have the Fool. Look at you, Empress. This could be Taurus. Two of Pentacles, Sun card, that's Leo. Tower, Scorpio. King of Wands, that could be Sagittarius, or it could be Leo or Aries. But if we're talking about a king, for me, I always read that as King of Wands as Sagittarius. What else for Libra? King of Pentacles. So this is probably a newfound interest as of late. It's imminent, so it's going to be happening within the month of August if you haven't met them already. So you could have met them through friends. Oh, maybe you did, because we've got this, maybe this is you having been set free, but you're also like, holy cow, I met someone. And, you know, maybe this is how it makes you feel, right? Like, oh my gosh, I just feel so free and carefree. And it's just like this brand new beginning with someone. And oh my gosh, and this could be Virgo, by the way. It doesn't have to be, but Virgo. But, you know, kind of make you feel really carefree and like you forget that you're about to walk off a cliff because you're just feel lighter than air, and this is a brand new beginning. So this is, if you haven't met them yet, it's imminent within the next 2 weeks, like really close, if not, you know, within the week. But this is inside of 2 weeks, you'll be meeting this person, according to this right here, Libra. All right. This is someone that's going to be very self-sufficient and unto themselves, and just got everything together. Probably very independent, but also very capable of connection. All right. Oh, yeah, all right. I could see that. Okay, so yeah, we got King of Pentacles and Empress here. So both earthy, that earthy nature. This could also be Aries. But this is someone that's very self-sufficient and capable of connection, capable of nurturing connection, good give and take, good partner. All right, what's this Empress about? What's Empress about? Judgment. Let's see. We got the High Priestess here. That could be Pisces or Cancerian. What's this Two of Pentacles about? What's Two of Pentacles about? King of Cups. Oh my goodness, look at that. Could be Pisces. Huh. This is someone that's kind of been through it, and they're wiser for it, but they might be a bit guarded, and they might kind of be wanting to take things a little bit slow just so they can keep their emotions and how they feel in check with the practicalities of day-to-day life for themselves. Like, it's just, you know, just want to take things slow so that we don't get ahead of anything, because I've been down this road before, and You know, I just don't want to make the same mistakes. I don't want to blow it. So it's not that they're hesitant. They're just going to be more measured and want to really make sure that they're giving due diligence and time needed so that they don't get ahead of themselves, because they don't, this isn't their first rodeo. they are seasoned veteran when it comes to relationships, and they don't want to mess up again. They don't want to have their heart broken again. And this could be male or female you're dealing with. What's this Sun card about? This Sun card. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we got the Two of Cups there. What's this Tower about? Three of Pentacles. Okay. What's this King of Wands? You two need to have a conversation about how this is going to work and what the parameters are and how you want this to go. Because while there's potential for this, unless you two talk about how you're feeling and what you want out of this, you're going to kind of keep going like this. Because they're used to being independent. They're used to doing their own thing. Their life is sorted. It works for them. So they're not in any hurry to make room for anybody else. Not that they're opposed to it, but this is someone that just, they've been on their own. And they might even be more scared about this relationship, especially if they're feeling like, oh my gosh, this really is a great fit, because they've been through quite a bit and they've had their heart broken. I mean, at some point you don't have baggage, you have luggage, right? So it's about someone being able to open up a little bit and discuss as they go their feelings that are starting to develop. That can be pretty scary for some people. So there's that. They might be a little, because they have been through so much and they're guarding their emotions, it might be like, I don't know if I can open up and trust. I don't know, like they might need a lot of assurance, like, okay, you know, baby steps, we're going to take it slow, but also this is where I see the relationship going. That might be a hang up for them, is being able to have faith and see how this is going to work out. And because of that, there might be a natural tendency for them to pull back and do their own thing. They're very independent. So they're taking it slow would be a really good option, but also talking about how this is going to work, like getting everything out in the open and talking about how we're going to do this and getting everything out on the table. What are your intentions? What are my intentions? Because it's going to happen quickly. It's like I said, it's imminent, if not within a matter of days. So there's going to be trust issues, because that we got the Seven of Swords here, and we've got Judgment, and and the Sun card. This is someone that's going to need everything laid out and out in the open, because trust will probably be an issue with this person. That's probably why they're so, it's like they don't mind giving up to a certain point or being vulnerable or open up to a certain point, but after a certain point, when they realize they're starting to really attach or care, then they kind of want to go back and, you know, retreat, run away, because that's when it gets kind of dodgy, when you start having feelings, and then, you know, so this person's fine up to a certain point, and then that's when things might get a bit dicey for them, and you know, yeah. So trust is going to be an issue here. Someone being able to trust, they've been through it. They probably had their heart broken. Who hasn't? But they might need some perspective on that. And not for nothing, if not you, it might be good to clear the air, get their feelings out, and talk with someone who can kind of help them navigate that. Or talk with you, because there's a lot of stuff that they might not have dealt with, that they just kind of carried on and did their own thing. But we got the Tower here, and we got the Three of Pentacles, and that might be talking about someone that kind of needs to work with somebody. This is about teamwork, and this is someone that at this point they're kind of stopping by to check how he's doing. This could be talking to a consultant, that type of thing. That's one of the meanings for the Three of Pentacles. So this could be maybe needing to consult a trusted person about their emotions and feelings, about how is this going to work, and their trust issues. We got the Seven of Swords here, and then we got the Two of Pentacles, or Two of Cups with the Sun. So this could be some trust issues for the person. So just saying it, you know, just throwing that out there, that they might, because it might have been a dry spell for them for quite some time. And then all of a sudden they meet you, and there's this affinity, there's this natural fit. You know, we got and this is a karmic card too, so this might be someone that takes one look at you and it's like, wow, I think that, you know, holy cow, like there's just something, you know how energies do that energetic dance behind the scene. Nobody sees it going on, but you just end up talking to somebody and there's a connection formed and you trade information, and next thing you know, it's like, hey, what are you doing, you know, in a couple days or something, and it goes from there. So this person is kind of used to being by themselves, and if I may be so bold, maybe there's been a bit of a dry spell. So for all of this to happen quite suddenly and intensely, that might be fun at first, and then it might get kind of scary for him. Just saying. All right. What else for Libra? What's for Libra? Ceremony. Also, do not for nothing, but it could be that this is one of those things that over the next couple of months, you two are really going to find that there is the potential for, I should say, there's a potential for quite the connection. I mean, we've got Empress and the Fool, and now we've got the High Priestess. This is about that psychic connection, that finding that fit. It's almost, you know, combined with the Judgment card, the Empress, and these three together, it's like that long lost love, or that person that you've kind of been looking for. And it's just, it's a really great feeling, but it's not without its complications and, you know, someone being afraid of like, wait, this can't be real, that type of thing. I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's going to be kismet, it's going to be perfect. No, but there's definitely the potential for that. I mean, we've got the Empress, just saying. Ceremony. So that's what I was talking about earlier, taking things slow and kind of having a measured approach, or just sort of letting things unfold as they may, and someone giving weight to what they've been through, and maybe talking, like just airing out their concerns or talking with someone. Because it, you know, if you're by yourself, you just kind of deal with whatever happened, and then you find your new normal and you go on with life. So there might be some things that are like unaddressed, right? And I see this Tower and I'm like, oh, this is somebody that might, all this stuff, like as soon as this happens, all this stuff might start spilling out. And it might be that they need to talk about, I mean, it could be, we got the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. It could be that's where the trust issue comes from, is because they got cheated on in a love relationship. Obviously, what else would cheating be? But, so that might need to be addressed. And maybe it never was before because they never got that close to somebody again. But you got the Empress and the Fool and the High Priestess here. I mean, that's potential for a pretty dynamic, solid connection. So that these long dormant fears or issues or whatever, especially involving trust, might need to be addressed. I don't think you can be someone's therapist and their partner or love interest, but it wouldn't hurt for them to open up and just say, hey, look, this is what I'm dealing with. It would really help if they said, I plan to be proactive about it and talk to someone, work with someone on getting me past this. But, you know, anyway, the whole thing about ceremony, notice the black and the white, just like in the High Priestess here. That's about uncovering, for me, that it could be about giving weight to what they're going through and kind of going through the process to dismantle it. It's not really ceremonial, but it's kind of process work and acknowledging that it's there and giving weight to it and being able to process it. It also is acknowledging, like, as above, so below, without and within, the dynamic balance between the two, and understanding that there's connection. Often when there's connection outside, it's what's going on inside, and vice versa. Like, your outside world often reflects your inside, your soulscape. Point being, it's about giving weight to that and understanding the connection and the dynamic and honoring it and letting it surface and pass and move on and do what it's going to do so that you get clear of this. That's my whole point, is that giving weight to whatever they're feeling, ritualizing it, or not ritualizing it, but just acknowledging it. Some people pass it off as woo-woo. It's no big deal. It happened a while ago. Yes, it is a big deal because it's still affecting people and it needs to be acknowledged, and this plays off of each other. Balance, there needs to be balance. So, yeah. All right. Needs to be balanced and discussed. And not cured, just managed. Just get it out there so we can get past it, move on, manage it, that sort of thing. I mean, I'm not trying to make them sound like a hot mess either. They're not. They just, I think they've had a dry spell, if I'm honest. She or he have had a dry spell, and then all of a sudden you come along and, you know, and there's going to be some stuff that comes up that never really got dealt with. Which kind of describes pretty much everybody walking around these days. What else for Libra? King of Swords. Okay, remember what I was saying? Somebody needs to talk to somebody. This King of Swords. Oh my God, 4 kings. Oh, great honor. Whew. Nice. You don't see that every day. 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Great honor. Huge. Okay, so when I mentioned they might need to talk, so this could be Gemini, by the way. Remember when I mentioned they might need to talk to someone, or you two might need to discuss what's going on, like why they might be kind of reserved or pulled back or aloof. This person, the King of Swords, is the type that one of the things about them is that they help people navigate a tricky situation with their expertise and authority and knowledge. So this could be doctor, lawyer, counselor, therapist, judge, anybody that's in an authoritative position or a position of authority that helps you navigate a tricky situation, or gets to be in charge, or is like a case carrier, caseworker, that sort of thing, that is able to manage you and help you think clearly and maneuver through a situation. Provides counsel and wise advice. So that could be that there needs to be some truthful discussions. That's good for everybody, not just for this situation. All right. What else for Libra? No, for Libra. All right, Libra. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Getting some water. All right. Again, with the teamwork effort. And the thing is that they probably don't want to be crowded. They're going to be like, oh, they're so used to being independent. So they're going to be like, oh, so they're probably going to touch on something and then want to go back and deal with it. And then touch on something and want to go back. So baby steps, are going to need to take it slow. But this is talking to someone, or being able to have someone that is on the same page as them, that gets them, that understands their issues. As far as feeling feeling all the feels of, whoa, this newfound potential for something really great with somebody. And then we got the past we're dealing with here, probably trust issues, obviously. We got 7 of Swords. And kind of being overwhelmed with all of the possibilities or consequences or penalties or choices or options, all that. Just there's a lot coming at him all at once, him or her, because of this new beginning, this newfound whatever, and then the implications of that, which is like, oh my gosh, that could be a full-blown relationship. I mean, me and this person really click together. You know. So this is it would really help to work with someone navigating this confusion, to talk to someone, even let you in on it, but you can't be the therapist if you're going to be the partner, you know. But it's almost like kind of helping this person through something's going to be a group effort. They're going to need to work with somebody on clearing out this tower business right here, because it's still lingering for them, and that could prove like getting in the way of you two. You know, it could be that they're always going to kind of keep you at bay and be guarded if they don't. And then they'd lose out. So, because everybody lose patience. I mean, you know, you'd lose patience with that. Like, you can't keep me out forever. I'm just gonna eventually teach me how to live without you. So you need to figure this out. All right. Libra, I hope this is helpful. I hope your person that you're going to meet any day now, if you haven't already, I hope that they're able to get a handle on this. Oftentimes it feels a lot bigger and scarier than it really is, but it looks like they're going to need some help realizing that. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.